Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures in Aviators, where we are passionate about getting you into nature. Today we are doing a hiking guide on the beautiful island of Mauritius, and we are going on a family-friendly hike to the wonderful waterfall, Minissy Waterfall. If you're new to the channel, we walk through the categories of location, plants and wildlife, trail traffic, facilities, and the payoff, and we rank each of those categories on a scale of 1 to 5 dodo birds. So let's jump right into it here with location. You can see that this is a centrally located waterfall, easy access for folks no matter where you are staying on the island. Under an hour from the north, just about an hour from the airport area, a little under an hour from Le Morne, and real close to the main population centers here near Port Louis and the Moka area. And frankly, this waterfall hike is kind of hiding in plain sight. If you didn't know what you were doing, you would never find this waterfall. Basically, you find Saint-Pierre Bypass Road, and there is a roundabout at Avenue de Telfair, and the south-facing part of this roundabout just kind of stops, and that is where you park your car. And you'll see it here. You would have no other reason to park a car here. It just looks like a part of a roundabout that hasn't been used. But here's where you park, and you'll be facing south. As you can see here on the map, we're basically going to make an L shape. We're going to go straight south until the fields of sugarcane basically stop, and then take a left. And that's going to get us over into the area where you get by the river and then to the waterfall. So a little bit tricky to find, but very centrally located, and for that reason, I'm going to give it the illustrious 5 dodo birds. 5 dodo birds. So with plants and wildlife, as I mentioned before, a good chunk of this walk to the waterfall is through sugarcane fields. So if you like sugarcane, hey, this is the hike for you. For the rest of us, it does get prettier as you get closer to the waterfall. There's going to be a little bit of a breakthrough path that goes down, and then you start to get into some prettier areas. You get some pretty trees, you get some pretty flowers, and all kinds of things, and then you will slowly but surely arrive at this very impressive, not huge, but very pretty waterfall that you can get very close to. So while the path is simple, the wildlife is going to leave a little bit something to be desired. We're really here to come and see this waterfall, so I'm only going to give this 2 out of 5 dodo birds. For trail traffic, it does depend on the kind of day that you're here. Because this hike is pretty simple, it's family friendly, you can definitely find plenty of people down at this waterfall depending on when you go. We were here on a Saturday morning, pretty mid-morning, a little late morning, and we still only saw one other couple there, and so that is nice. The path is really easy to see, and you'll clearly know if you arrive at the parking to see how many cars are there. You can have a pretty good guess at that point how many people might be at the waterfall, so you might want to save it for a different day if there's a lot of cars parked in that roundabout there. So for trail traffic, this is a bit of a hidden gem. I'm going to give this 3 out of 5 dodo birds. As we get into facilities, as you can see here, there are not any signs along the way. You really need to know where you're going. Google Maps is your friend here, but again, you just follow that L path. Once the main road that you're walking on there stops, you'll take a left, and then you'll see some paths leading down into the foliage, and you'll make your way over to the waterfall. There is a nice little lookout, and then you can get really close next to it. But when it comes to facilities, there are no toilets, there's barely parking. I'm only going to give this the 1 dodo bird. So as you get closer to this waterfall, you'll see a skinny path that makes its way down so you can go to the base of the waterfall. That's after you're actually at the top of the waterfall, so it gives great views from both the top and the bottom. The bottom is pretty wild and unkept down there, but you can both swim in this area. You can make your way across the creek there, but just be prepared to, get wet. You're not going to just be able to wear your shoes and have them looking pristine. When you come back, they're probably going to get muddy and wet. But for the effort that you have to put in here, basically no elevation gain and a very short walk here, this is a beautiful waterfall where you can enjoy it from the top or from the bottom. You can see great aerial views as well, and it's just right in the middle of the island. So I think the payoff for the work that you have to put in on a hike like this is excellent. How excellent? Yeah, I'm going to go 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 dodo birds. So if you've checked out this waterfall and have other suggestions, please put those in the comments below. Of course, you always want to be mindful of being on other people's property and just being careful about leaving places better than you found it. You'll see that sometimes that's not always the case here in Mauritius, where you got trash and other things laying on the side of the path. So let's all help take care of our beautiful planet and make these places beautiful for generations to come. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button.
We want to help you guys discover all kinds of beautiful nature all over the world, and we'll see you next time.